Taking a look at Jasmy from the previous video, we can see that Jasmy is continuing to consolidate. So if we just focus on the macro for a moment, we can see from the all-time high on Coinbase, or this is Binance, down to the low, we came right down to the 236 retracement at 87 and tested as support. However, the top was the 618 retracement at 56. So you now have established your bull market and bear market support and resistance, which means if Jasmy falls below 87, then this is the top for the market, and you're going to see another large crash back down to the low. On the flip side, if this ends up holding and we actually break through 56, then we can look for another rally up to the 786 at about 12.8 cents. Now you can see in the short term, we're getting rejected at the 382 at 1781, and after that, we'll see the 0.5 at 31.7. So there's two key resistances to break before we can finally say that Jasmy is going to rally up for a new high, and those two are 31 and 1780. Now again, in the short term, even if we come back down to this 87 and it holds, we would still make the case that the macro move is still bullish. You'd be forming some type of triple bottom scenario, very similar to down here. Now, if it doesn't pull back that far and it just floats around here, then that's also considered bullish because we're over the support line. So in summary, as long as Jasmy remains over 87, we could still make the case that the move is to the upside. However, a break below 87 would confirm that this is the top, and a larger crash back down to the low will take place. And if and when we finally do get over this 56, we can look for 1280, potentially 36, and much higher prices at around $1.40. But until then, we will not be discussing these higher prices, and the primary resistance to break is 31. Until then, it is considered bearish, in my opinion.